What's good, everybody? Lovely Soul Empress here, coming to do Mystical Mondays. Okay, what's good, Copenhagen? What's good, BJ? So we're gonna talk about some things before I get into the reading, because Spirit said we're gonna talk about the authentic self. So I feel like our higher selves have something they want to share with us. Okay. But I'm gonna light this incense. What's good, Frequency Connects? What's good, Tawanda? Okay, so first off, what's good, Tamila? Before we even get into the reading, let me just say, you know that Lionsgate is right around the corner. I just opened it up on my website. Okay, I have to fix one more thing when I get off of here. But yeah, Lionsgate Rituals, that time is my favorite ritual to do. Okay, so you guys don't want to miss it. Everybody was hitting me up like, are you doing the Lionsgate? Are you doing the Lionsgate? So it's backed by popular demand. What's good, Miss Lotus Wisdom? So this is what we're gonna do. And if you haven't done a ritual with me before, you need to listen up, okay? So how I do it is I'll do the ritual on your behalf. What's good, Rose? I do the ritual on your behalf, okay? I will use a beeswax candle, and I'm gonna put little jars with herbs and such and some secret things for each person who joins, okay? This ritual will be for love, abundance, and success, okay? I did the numerology. It breaks down to a 4. So we're trying to change cycles and build on strong foundations. So this is what I'm gonna do, okay? And every time I do a ritual, a group ritual for the collective, what I do is those that participate get a link to a private reading, so you get to see how the ritual is laid out, and then we also do a reading to see what the ritual will bring, okay? Limited slots. And like I said, people were calling, asking if I'm doing it again. So you don't want to play around and miss out, okay? It's going to be $55.55 so we can usher in some change. All right, it's less than last year, okay, because I'm not doing any shipping out. It's just going to be all me doing the ritual. I will ask you guys to send me your manifestations. That's the only thing that I'm going to be requesting from you guys, okay? So, so look at that. So BJ says that because she did it last year, she literally has everything she manifested with me last year. So get in where you fit in. Slots are limited, okay? Yeah. That's gonna be, I wasn't even gonna do it because I haven't moved yet, and I was gonna wait till after, but a lot of my a lot of my subscribers that have done rituals with me before hit me up, okay? So it's on and popping, gang. Get in where you can fit in. All right, so let me get started with today's message, and we can check it out, okay? So Spirit said that we were going to be looking at the higher self. We haven't done a higher self reading in a minute, okay? So that's what they want to talk about. I feel like it's because we're on this new timeline and we've done so much work, especially my spiritual gang over here. You know, we spiritually strapped. We play 0 games. Okay, so here we are getting ready to go into this Lionsgate, and I feel like that's where do you find more info? Go to my community tab and you can read up on what it is, and it'll also have the link as to where you can book. Okay, what's good, Queen Bee? Oh, you made it to a live. Yay, I'm glad you made it too, hon. Okay, so like I said, y'all want to get in on the Lionsgate. You're not going to find a better price than my price, okay? And you know, like I said, and like BJ said, everything that she requested, she got, okay? And I have another one of my subscribers that I did some work for her last Lionsgate. Her whole life is different, okay? So y'all don't want to miss this one. What's good, Leah Lou? Okay, they've been hitting me up all week about the Lionsgate. Okay, so I did put it up. If we could equal out the likes, please, that would be fabulous. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. Spirit, what deck you want me to use? Okay, I don't know. I hardly ever use this deck, but that's the deck Spirit said. So it's messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants us to know, or what our higher selves wants to communicate. I hope everybody had a blessed and marvelous weekend. This live is therapy for me right now. It's the only thunderstorm in New York City right now. You know what? Thunderstorms aren't bad. I think that they wash away things that, you know, have been a little bit stubborn to go. So, you know, and not for nothing, I like to collect thunderstorm water, okay? Because that's Chango, okay? That's powerful movement, okay? So, Spirit, can you show me what you need the collective to know? The weather there is beautiful. It was funky here this morning, and now it's better. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? Last shuffle. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, you have waterfall in reverse, persistence. Okay, so Spirit's like, don't lose your gumption now. Don't lose your forward motion now. Okay, I feel like you may feel a little tired. Okay, but Spirit's like, don't lose your forward motion. Don't quit. It feels like you're just about to get a breakthrough, all right? Let's see what else is here. All right, you have healing as the Dandelion. Okay? I feel like with the Dandelion, you're very, very resilient is the word I'm getting. You're very resilient, okay? I feel like there have been many things that should have took you out, but you're still standing. I'm still standing better than I ever been. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid, right? So people wonder how you stay so strong, okay? What's good through Maddie's eyes, all right? So you also have here hurricane. Okay, centered, okay? And you may be centered, but I feel like you are in the eye of the storm right now. So there's a low, okay? And that's why Spirit's telling you don't lose your motivation, okay? Because it's not done. The journey's not done. Okay, you got forest diversity. Okay, you see how I just said is not done. So you're about to see the sunlight cracking through. Dandelions do make good tea. Okay, and then you have thirst, desert thirst. Okay, so I feel like, you know, like I said, you could be losing a little steam. Okay, it could have been a long journey, but Spirit's like, don't give up now. Don't give up now, okay? And it's funny because all you have out here is you have the 9 for the Dandelion. Hurricane is 18, which is also 9. Forest is 16, which is 7. And then desert is 1. So you're definitely coming with some energy that Spirit's telling you to keep pushing. You're almost there for the breakthrough. Okay, I feel like you just have to cross this desert and you will be on a new beginning, all right? And you may already kind of feel that. All right, let's get this motivation manifesto. So Spirit, what does the higher self want us to know? What do we need to know about our authentic selves? What is the Spirit message for the collective today? Can you show me, Spirit? Hey, soulful sister. Anything else from this deck? Anything else from this deck, please? Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, our greatest personal power is the ability to take over our impulses and direct our minds to choices and commitments that serve us well. So I feel like there may be, you're in the eye of the storm, right? There could feel like a lull, and there may be things that are trying to distract you, reroute you, confuse you, but Spirit is telling you to stay focused. If you have a negative thought, and we talked about this on Friday, acknowledge it and usher it along, okay? Because we need to be staying in a high frequency right now. And I'm not saying that everything that you encounter is going to be smooth sailing. What I'm saying is don't let negative moments steer your energy into a lower frequency. Okay? You just need to, when you encounter those moments, you need to recalibrate. Okay? Go find somewhere to sit, be still, sit in the sun, put your feet in the dirt. Maybe listen to meditation music, which way is easiest for you to shift your energy. This is what you need to do. Do not let these negative thoughts take up space in your new beginnings, okay? So you have here, wisdom is knowing who to be and what to do in any given situation. Virtue is acting on that wisdom, right? So you may already have in your mind the direction in which you want to go, okay? But there may be something that's going to test your faith or test your conviction to see if you will do what you know in your heart is the right thing to do, okay? If somebody around you is acting in a lower frequency, don't meet them where they are. Have them meet you where you are. Have them raise their frequency to be in your presence. What's good, Pink? Okay? Now you also have here a life of greater joy, power, and satisfaction awaits those who consciously design their life. And this is what I'm saying, okay? We're not to be, and let me tell you something, I'm the Empress. I get phone calls all day about people and their negative energy, and I am very empathic, right? But I have learned over the years to not allow and not absorb people's energy as my own. Okay, this is about transmutation. So how do you deal with things that, vibrationally that don't align, but maybe you can't stay away from in that moment, okay? You need to learn how to know where your energy stops and someone else's begins, okay? And then you also have freedom and greatness belong to those who master their day. And it came out crossed, right? So not every second of the day is all love and light. Not every experience that we have is all love and light. And not all the people we meet are in love and light either, right? But we have to learn to deal with those situations as they come in, and yet not lose all of the ascension work that we have done. Okay, so let's get another deck. We're going to go with the Energy Oracle. Spirit, what else would you like the collective to know, please? What else would you like the collective to know, please? What else would you like the collective to know, please? Now I'm still hearing, I'm still standing better than I ever been. Is that Billy Joel, I think? Very old song. At the bottom of the deck, Healer of the Ages, okay? And I feel like this Healer of the Ages, you have healing gifts that you may not be aware of, okay? So maybe you're a healer in the way that you give advice, okay? Some people, listen, you might have the gift of food, of cooking food, okay, where people feel healed just by your warmth, okay? Elton John, there you go. All right, so you could be a Reiki healer, you could be a tarot reader, but there's something about you that is connected to the healer of the ages, okay? You have an ashe for healing people, okay? But this also means you need to use it for yourself. It's not just always external, okay? So you have the sun here coming out crossed. It feels like you need some illumination to something that is confusing you. Okay, this also could be, you know, you could have done a lot of ego work. Okay, you could be around somebody that purposely tries to not give full illumination. Oh, thank you. So this could be, you know, something that has to do with you needing some illumination. Now the sun is crossed here, so this also can be you being okay in your frequency, but it feels like if this is describing your emotion, it's like you want a new vibrancy. Okay, you have the garden and the gate here. And this gives me world vibes, okay? It feels like there's some kind of abundance for you, but there was something that wasn't illuminated or that isn't illuminated, and it feels like you're trying to close the gate on a chapter that you felt wasn't as fruitful as it should have been. And I feel like you might have went within in regards to yourself to purge anything that was low vibrational about you. But I feel like, yeah, with this fifth chakra Archangel Gabriel, there could have been things that you left unsaid with people, or that people left unsaid with you. And I feel like that's why the sun is here crossed, okay? Also, we were all raised, in a way, most of us were raised to be, we're told, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything, right? And I don't really agree with that, okay? I feel like everything can be expressed in a manner of respect, okay? So if there was something that you needed to say to somebody to have closure, you just need to find a constructive way to say that. I feel like it's not in your best interest to stay with things that ruminate in your mind, okay? And if you're waiting for somebody to say something to you, it may be time to close that out, okay? Write yourself a letter and give yourself the closure that you need so that you can move forward into this new chapter, and rather than staying still in the eye of the storm, okay? So you also have here fourth chakra Archangel Raphael, and this has to do with the healing of the heart. Okay, I feel like what Spirit's saying here is that you've done so much work on yourself. Okay? And I feel like there's a lot of progress that you've made. Okay, with this happy family here, I'm getting two messages. A lot of yous have cleared the air in your home situations, but more than that, a lot of yous have merged your spirit guides, okay? Some people could be under the, misconception that everybody in your spiritual team gets along, and that may not necessarily be so. Okay, so I feel like right now everybody's on the same page, okay? Higher self, shadow self, divine masculine and divine feminine. And I feel like that's in addition to your spirit guides, okay? So I feel like there's something here about you getting the courage to speak into existence the life that you want, or speaking something so that you can move forward with a clean slate. Okay, I'm gonna get one more, angels and ancestors, and then we're gonna get into the tarot. And I feel like, you know, Spirit has been giving me a lot of world event readings, and I feel like we're in a lull for the moment. And what Spirit is saying is this is a time for us to recalibrate, because there is a lot happening on world stage. And, you know, in the moments that we have, I don't want to say calmness, because I wouldn't say that, but that we have, it's like we've dealt with a lot, and Spirit is like, now it's time to focus on yourself for a moment, okay, so that you know how to complete the rest of this journey, all right? Spirit, can you show me what the collective needs to know, please? What does the collective need to know, please? Can you show me? And for those of you that came in late, okay, I am doing the Lionsgate Ritual, August 8th, okay? It's back by popular demand. I had some of my private clients that I did the ritual for last year ask me if it is back. It is back this year. You will find it on my website, $55.55, okay? Spirit, show me. What else do they need to know? Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Thank you. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. I'm going to read briefly from this book for these, okay? Just want to give you guys a quick summary. Shield Maiden. $72. Okay, so the Shield Maiden. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. Okay, extended message. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the tasks you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart, and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place, and then let your guides support you as you move forward, okay? So I feel like there could be a goal that you have been trying to attain. I feel like really quickly it's gonna be coming in an opportunity to do that. Spirit is telling you in this lull, in this eye of the storm, okay, it may be time now to put together and jot down some ideas about how you would proceed in a B, C, or D plan, okay? So I feel like Spirit's telling you have a couple different ways you can go. Consider the possibilities, okay? Now you also have here, be brave and honest, the Knight. Okay, I feel like you are being knighted for something. I feel like you did something, completed something, healed something, and now you're about to be rewarded. And that is page 46. The Knight. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. Extended message. The energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what's important to you and what you stand for. If you are in a space where there's opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. This card also brings justice. If you are longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with the improving the situation. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. Okay, so remember, you had that card. Which one was it? Wisdom is knowing who to be and what to do in a given situation, and virtue is acting on that wisdom. Okay, so I feel like, yes, Trine, I know you're longing for justice, and we're going to work for that. I feel like this, what they're saying is There's gonna be, it's almost like a trick. There's gonna be an opportunity to reach the outcome that you want, but it's a slightly longer road. And somebody's going to offer you a shortcut. And if you take that shortcut, it may go against something morally. And Spirit is saying, you know, not all shortcuts are good. Sometimes it's better to take the road less traveled, okay? I feel like when I started off, I said you did something right, you're doing something right. And because of that, you're being knighted. And I feel like that is what's going to come to fruition. Now, you number 60. Okay, it says be devoted and committed, okay? Message, be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. The extended message is devotion is powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to the aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body, but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. This energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided. This is what the divine wants for you. Make note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. So first off, okay, I feel like the sage is your higher self. Okay, and I feel like the sage is telling you, like I said in the beginning, don't quit now, we're almost there. Okay, also, you may find that you're having new spiritual people, new spiritual friends, or people, mentors, okay? Now, also, I feel like Spirit is bringing these people into your life because you have a valuable, you know, you had the healer of the ages. So there's something before you where you need all these forms of knowledge because you need to impart them in the future. Okay, you got Shaolin Master. Love that. Be graceful in movement and in action. So let's see what that says. And that is number 66. That's the last one we have here. And then I'm going to pull some other cards. Message, slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next, okay? So I feel like what Spirit is telling you is that this is a good time, okay, to do something for yourself, okay? Especially yoga, Pilates, okay, something that is in movement. I also feel like Spirit's telling you don't fight the current. Okay, I feel like this is teaching you some type of self-mastery as to overcome situations that maybe you didn't see coming, all right? I feel like Spirit's going to give you an opportunity to learn something about yourself, okay? Learn your agility, okay? So, let's get one of these archetype cards just to see where you are right now. And then we're going to get into the tarot. Show me, Spirit. Anything else from this deck? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So you're definitely breaking free from the oppressor. Okay? Definitely doing that. Okay? But this is what I love. The first card out was Wizard. Okay, so you definitely have the gift of manifestation. Okay, a lot of yous are becoming more familiar with your birth charts. You're starting to understand how to use the energy of the divine, the astrological energy. Okay, it's something about learning about your power, okay, your frequency and what you can bring to you with this manifestation energy. Okay, you also got provider, so a lot of people rely on you. Spirit is telling me that, you know, often what other people would see as lack, you flourish. Okay, so meaning like, you know, there could be times when money isn't as great, but you always have enough. Everybody still eats. And this is because of your ability to make things come to fruition. This is your manifestation energy. Okay, you may not even be aware of how potent it is, because I feel like you've never missed a meal. Okay, it may not have been, you know, steak and shrimp, but you never missed a meal. And your higher self and your spirit team wants you to know that this is a blessing. Not everybody has that. Okay, now you also got sovereign. Okay, spirit is telling you you are becoming your sovereign, authentic self right now. And Miss Lotus, I have a course that I teach to assist people how to read their charts. Okay, but I feel like this is you're going into your sovereign self. Okay, you have activist here. Okay, you may be speaking out and assisting others in some way, maybe through activism, maybe through the way, you know, that I communicate with the collective. It could be many ways, okay? But I feel like you stand on the side of the underdog, okay, to right wrongs. And I feel like Spirit's going to give you an opportunity not only to assist others, but I feel like you're being rewarded with that Knight card for the things that you've done for others, that now it's your turn. Okay, and then you got Seeker. Okay, I feel like your third eye is being decalcified. I feel like meditation would be excellent. I feel like even from now all the way to the Lionsgate, really beyond that, I feel like with the Lionsgate coming up and we're about to hit Leo season, this is a very empowering, masculine, go after it type energy. This is probably why we're getting this reading, you know, a couple days before Leo season opens, because they're telling us to, like, you know, decompress, because it's about to be go time, and I've been saying that. All right, so let's get some tarot. Let's see what the divine wants us to know right now. Spirit, can you show me? Show me, Spirit. What else do they need to know? Let me just keep these in order so that... Anything else? All right, you got the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. People come to you all the time in need of your assistance. And I feel like you often comply. But I feel like there's something here about you overgiving or not having the assistance when you need it returned to you. Okay, you can't pour out of an empty vessel. That's what your higher self is saying. Can't pour out of an empty vessel. It's time to fill your own cup. Okay, we're coming out of Cancer season. where, you know, it's been a lot of emotional upheaval for people. Okay, even if you didn't have any, you know, overlying, you know, situations that were overly emotional, this was a season that would trigger you, okay, to purge. So now, you know, it's like you need to Spirit, help me with the word. You need to like recharge, so that way you can go into this Leo season, which is represented by the sun, with that forward motion. Okay, so you have the Tower here in reverse. Somebody was resisting some type of breakthrough tower moment. Okay, I feel fear here. Somebody was resistant to change. Why is this Tower here in reverse, Spirit? Can you show me? With the World, okay? Because somebody was afraid of what ending a cycle would look like and the new beginning. Okay? Let me get one more for that. But I feel like holding on to something that needed to transform just kept someone stuck. Okay? And you could feel like, you know, I'm going to say it in two ways. You could feel like somebody manipulated you, but in most cases, it's the resistance of the change that has you stuck, okay? Because it's like you're fighting the current. And remember, Spirit was saying, this is like an opportunity to learn how to go with the flow, to go with the energy, right? And then you have the Chariot here. Spirit, why is the Chariot here for the collective? Can you show me? So I feel like you moved on with something, or you're trying to move on with something, or you could be physically moving, or you could be dealing with a cancer, but I feel like you're moving forward. But with the Four of Pentacles here, either someone's holding on to you or you're holding on to a frequency of the past, even though you're in forward motion. Okay, and I feel like Spirit's telling you there needs to be a final decision about something. You can't let the frequency of the past drive the chariot to the future. It will not work. Okay? You see, she's reminiscing on the Six of Cups. And unless you're reminiscing about, you know, being your authentic self, it's time to let that go. And even, you know, reminiscing about your authentic self, let's say 10 years ago, that's not the same authentic self that you are now, because you've learned so many things in the interim time, right? So, you know, it's okay to remember, you know, like memories don't live like people do. We always live with you, right? But you can't live there. But you can't live there. You got to let the shit go. Right now, you have the Two of Cups here. Feel like something is coming into alignment for you. Could be a relationship, a job, an experience. But I feel like something, you know, this could be that what I was saying earlier about new people coming into your life. Could be mentors. It could be, you know, like-minded souls, right? And then you have the Three of Wands. It's forward looking into the future. Ships coming in, temperance, divine timing. This was supposed to occur like this, right? But here's the Five of Wands. It's like your past is competing with the future. Or it's like your new friends aren't getting along with the old friends, okay? I feel like this is like you can't... Give you an example. Let's say you have a best friend that you've known for 10, 15 years, and you guys always, you know, do things together. And then you met somebody, but this friend that you have very different viewpoints. You've done a spiritual journey, them not so much, right? They haven't done anything wrong to you for you to exile them or anything, but they're just not on the same journey as you, and that's all right. Now you meet a new person, okay, that very much aligns with you, right? And you would like them to meet each other so that way you could all go out together. But your old friend is throwing your new friend shade because they don't want to share you with somebody else. That could cause a conflict right there, because that would be the reason why you would have to let go of someone from the past if they're not allowing you the room to make new things for yourself. Okay, it's okay to like have friends from the past, but it's not okay for them to want to keep you for themselves. This could be romantically, this could be in any way. Okay, people, no one owns you. Love is not owned, it's experienced. Okay, so you have here, you have the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, something could have been moving very slowly, or you're trying to work at something methodically, getting Virgo energy. Okay, because I feel like in the past, you may have rushed things or felt like you missed some details. And I feel like this time you're using more discernment, okay? I feel like you're checking things out, okay? And making sure that you're on a firm foundation, okay? Strength card. I feel like you also don't want anybody in your circle who doesn't raise your vibration, quite honestly. Okay, I feel like you're protecting that here. I also feel like they're talking about August. Okay, for a lot of you, there's going to be an opportunity for justice in August. Okay, don't forget the Lionsgate. All right, Seven of Pentacles. Something, a justice was something that you were having trouble making it grow. This may be your opportunity. Okay, so this is why Spirit's telling you, take the next couple of days before we hit Leo energy to take some downtime. Okay, because I feel like this is the little eye right now, and then it's about to be go time. What is it, the 20th? Okay, so you got the Ace of Cups here. There's also an opportunity to fill your cup. Okay, I was saying something about you can't pour from an empty cup, right? Spirit, can you show me? Okay, so for some of yous, okay, there could have been a Ten of Cups situation. I'm going to read this to you two ways. There could have been a Ten of Cups situation that came to an end, okay, and you found yourself single, all right, and that was heartbreaking because of a choice you had to make in love. Now, for others of you, this is actually happening now. There's going to be an opportunity for the Ten of Cups. But some of you have been single for quite some time, okay? Very independent, right? And this old, remember I was saying, looking back in the past or living in the past or holding on to a frequency of the past, this heartbreak that was is no longer now. And I feel like what your higher self is saying is that although the experience may be over, you could be holding on to the frequency of that, and that could be lowering your frequency. Remember, you had the sun come out here crossed, right? And I feel like this is, you know, almost like a figment of your imagination, and it can be like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you own the frequency owns you. I say that in my private courses all the time. If you own heartbreak, then heartbreak owns you, okay? So you got to make the choice to purge it, to let it go, okay? And have faith and hope, okay? And there goes doing something in the right way, even though there's an opportunity to do it in a different way. But I feel like Spirit is communicating with you with the Eight of Wands that that shortcut could actually leave you left out in the cold. And your better bet is to stand in your truth, okay? And that's how you receive the Ace of Cups, okay? All right. So now you have here the Ten of Wands. It's been a burden, okay, or a long road. Now I'm hearing, it's been a long time coming, but change gonna come. I'm having trouble catching the melody, but basically, he's saying change gonna come. It's like an old gospel song, or is it Al Green? Okay, but it's time now, okay, to let go of the old wounds, okay? They could be with you as old as that song. It's time to let it go, okay? You got the Two of Wands here in reverse, okay? Somebody was refusing to make a choice. Or maybe you didn't see that, maybe you didn't see that you had to make a choice in love. Okay? Because you got the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like you didn't, Sam Cook, thank you so much, Copenhagen. I feel like this Two of Wands, right? I feel like secretly you had, or you made a choice, but you didn't vocalize it. I feel like you didn't want to put your thumb on the scale, like I always say. I feel like you were doing the right thing by allowing, you were staying silent to let somebody make their choice. Okay, because it's like, let me give you an example. Let's say that you were going through a rough time with somebody and you know that there's love there, right? But there's pride and ego and rights don't make a wrong. And you wanted this person to choose something of their own volition and you didn't want to have to explain to them that this is the outcome that you wanted. And I feel like your silence here is what you're doing. It's like pulling back to allow something to be what it really is. And what it really is the Two of Cups. Okay? Three of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Okay? So I feel like there's something really strong coming towards you. For some of yous, you're in a situation with somebody, you're pulling back your energy to see what decision they would make on their own without your influence, okay? I feel like this person's afraid of losing you and they are going to contact you. I feel like for those of yous that had an old heartbreak, if you're holding on to that, you're not making room for the new. Okay, because there's an opportunity here for the Two of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, but this devil here could be scaring you away. Okay, this could be the toxicity that you hold on to from an old injury and you can't even see it with the Two of Swords, okay? Then you could be saying, why isn't anything coming in? It's because you're holding on to a frequency of the past. But I feel like you're betting on yourself heavily here. Okay, for those of you that are staying silent about a true desire you want, okay, I feel like you've expressed it to the divine, but not to this person. And I feel like because you are willing to let the chips fall where they may and stand in your integrity, you're going to be rewarded for that, okay? Now, here goes the truth, the Ace of Swords, okay? Some illumination is coming. Ace of Swords, Spirit. Here's the King of Wands. One more, please. With the Page of Swords, okay? Somebody wants to say something to you. You might have blocked them with the Page of Swords, but they're focused on, you know, getting some clarity with you. Four of Swords, you may not be reaching out to them. You could be in resting and healing. I feel like this this message or this contact could actually take you by surprise, okay? Something you never thought expected, and then the Six of Wands is under there. So it's a victory that you don't even see coming, okay? And then you have the Knight of Cups here, okay? So it feels like somebody's coming in to offer you something. You are matching their energy with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? I feel like this is part of what Spirit's saying. Trust but verify, right? It feels like you're a little nervous to venture into something, even though somebody is communicating a new beginning. And I feel like what it is that you're on the precipice of some type of mastery, all right, or of mastery of your own self, okay? You're being knighted, and I feel like it has something to do with you allowing, right? Because a lot of people, they want a certain outcome and they push for an outcome. And I feel like you're not doing that. I feel like you want something, but you are not willing to compromise your beliefs, and kudos to you. Okay, so now you have the Empress here in reverse, and we're going to find out what that's about. Spirit, can you show me? One more. So I feel like all this waiting or not putting your thumb on the scale or standing in your divine truth, but not trying to make it someone else's truth. You know, it was an exercise in your strength. And you may feel a little tired. You may feel a little drained. It may have been hard for you to not know. The Empress likes to know what's going to happen. So that insurity, I think, was hard for you, okay? But you have here the Two of Swords. What you don't see coming is a King of Swords, somebody that's coming towards you with fact and logic because the wheel has turned, okay? And what they want is peace and harmony with you. Okay, they want to bring in something to balance. To them, it only but makes sense. Okay, and I feel like you couldn't see that this person wants a new beginning, that it's been illuminated. Okay, that this person doesn't want to be by themselves. Okay, now you could be like in hermit mode when this person contacts you. Okay, you've got the Ace of Wands here. You also had the Ace of Swords. You had the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so you got 3 out of the 4 aces. So I feel like there's something here. It's like a new beginning, all right? And with the 2 of Wands here, look at the Ace of Pentacles. There they go, all 4, right? You just have to decide that you want, I feel like don't limit yourself. Don't say, well, I can only have career or I can only have love, right? I feel like Spirit's like, no, you can have it all. You can have it all if you master your own frequency. If you master not trying to manipulate somebody into doing what you want them to do. And that's reflective, right? You know, we sometimes do it without realizing that we're doing it. But you're showing up as the King of Pentacles here. Okay, and I feel like you're in a very stable place right now, even if you can't see it, okay? And there's a King of Cups who was hiding their emotions, okay? But the star is leading them. All roads lead to you, okay? And I feel like Spirit is also leading you. And here goes the Chariot, okay? You are moving forward. So it's like, this is like some type of final test about your, Spirit, can I have the word? About your resilience or your how important your morals are to you. It's like you have some opportunity to do something other than, but it's important to you to do things in the right way. And kudos to you. My hat's off to you. Okay, I feel like you're going to be greatly rewarded for that. All right, let's get a kipper. Spirit, can you show me? See, distant horizon. So it might have been a slightly longer road, but I feel like it pays off for you. Okay, you got courtship as well. Message of concern, bad health, and gift. Okay, with main male under the deck. We're going to clarify these. Going to get up out of here very shortly. Distant horizon, Spirit. Why? Okay, love and doubt, okay? So whatever happened in the past, don't let your past experiences influence the direction you're going in now, okay? I feel like this higher frequency of love, not only in yourself and your partner, but in humanity is what's going to take you across the finish line, okay? You got courtship, Spirit, why? Okay, somebody is very worried, okay, about, you know, starting a relationship, trying to repair a relationship. Even you could be worried. Maybe dating again seems daunting to you, okay? But I feel like for some of you, it's somebody who feels guilty for maybe a conversation or a lack of a conversation, right? But I feel like something is about to change, okay? Something is about to change. It's some type of opportunity. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Also, somebody around you could have had a recent health scare. I feel like this recent health scare is something where they normally, maybe this person, you would have been the first phone call. Maybe they couldn't call you. I feel like this person now, you know, maybe ego was standing in their way, but I feel like they're going to contact you now, because they've learned something about the importance, okay? Okay, so you got the message of concern here, Spirit. Why? Okay, so a message of concern here. Somebody's nervous about a message that you sent, but I feel like you sent it with silence. Okay, acceptance, all right? I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change, and I feel like that is what it is. Like you're coming into the frequency of your sovereign being, right? And I feel like you're not looking for something outside of yourself anymore. Okay, and I feel like, there's something here about accepting that something is not within your control. And the minute you do that, you finding balance within yourself, but it also makes somebody else feel imbalanced or codependent. It's like something they expecting a particular action from you, and when they don't get it, it's like a mirror of who they are or what they got going on with them fucking selves. Okay, you got bad health here, Spirit. Why? Yeah, because I feel like this person, they could be envious of you, or they're envious that you are doing well without them, or it's something like that. Okay, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges, right? They could be wondering why you're faring so well without them. Okay. This also can be somebody, because you had the healer of the ages that you told to get out of their negative energy, because all they do is call things to themselves. And you might have been telling them, like, I've been on this soul journey of purifying my energy, and I no longer let people take up space in my mind and heart. And they could have ignored you, right? And you're doing great, and they're suffering depression, whatever. But it's because they won't purge this, okay? And then you have gift here. Spirit, why is that? One more. Okay, so I feel like the gift is you, honey. The gift is you. All right, you're realizing that you've been your own gift all along, okay? Pride, okay? I feel like pride stood in somebody else's way, but I feel like maybe them putting you in that position to deal with their pride has taught you to have some more pride about yourself. I love myself and see myself in everyone, okay? And courageous as well, okay? I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I feel like you've stepped into your authentic self, okay? This is giving you some semblance of peace. And I feel like somebody that wasn't in the right frequency says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good, is finding themselves on the way out or in a timeout, and they now have to recalibrate. They should have took your fucking advice, but they didn't, right? So let's get a love and romance so we get up out of here. Spirit, can you show me? I saw something flip. Okay. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Anything else? Last shuffle. Okay, so you deserve love, unrequited love, and flirt on the bottom of the deck. Let's get into it. Spirit, why is you deserve love here? Gate is open and Cupid, okay? I feel like you finally come to the conclusion that holding on to old frequencies isn't doing anything for you, and you're opening yourself up. Now you have unrequited love here. Oh, I'm knocking stuff over. Unrequited love here, Spirit, why? So you could have been involved in the past with a third party. Okay, I feel like you have decided you no longer want that, whether this was done to you or whether you had a third party. Okay, you're retreating from any type of situations like that. Okay, I feel like also someone else around you, it's like you are the catalyst to their maturity. Okay, I feel like you're not going to take this person back, but I do feel like this changes the course of how they treat people in relationships, because it feels like it cost them something important. Okay, I feel like you're going to tell this person, I'm just going to be friends with you. Okay, I'm just going to be friends with you. I wish you all the best. I want you to eat, just not at my table, okay? Love is coming, okay? And I feel like this person had some addictions, whether it was a sex addiction or whatever it was. And I feel like you're excusing yourself from their situation, okay? And you're freeing yourself for new opportunities. Now, this flirt is at the bottom of the deck, Spirit. Why? I feel like, somebody, they could have been very flirtatious with you, or maybe they were always flirting. Maybe this is a person who always thought they could have a secret love and that you would stand by them. They're realizing the truth now, okay? They have you on a pedestal. This could be somebody from your childhood or somebody that you spent a lot of time with when you were younger, okay? But I feel like they are learning something valuable, okay? And I feel like, you're getting some kind of new relationship coming into you, okay? And I feel like this was a final test for you to free yourself from anything that was from the past. I feel like you're causing a crack in this person's mask to open them up to the realities of what they need to face for them to have, a happy life. All right. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Listen, last time I'm gonna plug the Lionsgate. It's gonna go fast, okay? So if you're interested, check it out. It's on the community, on my community page, okay? Like I said, there, a lot of the people that did it last year requested for me to do it again, so it's back by popular demand. 55, all right? You can book on my website. Wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Namaste, gang, gang. Bye.